It's funny how time seems to quicken with the passing days, as if with each breath, time decides to press its slippery foot on the accelerator just a little bit more. Time truly starts when you're born, welcomed into the world with the scream of life, and completely ignorant of what lies around you. From that day, the seconds, minutes, and hours pass with no care whether or not you're there with it. You crawl, take your first steps, and speak your first words, all in the blink of an eye. Then kindergarten comes, and soon you're in the 4th grade, and by sunrise that next morning, you're graduating from the 8th grade. High school is that cliche point in your life, filled with all the should-have-beens, could-have-dones, and would-haves. You walked through those rust-colored double doors on that very first day, your hands trembling ever so slightly, your mind completely blank as to what to expect. But then you saw the bright smiling faces lining the halls. Everyone seemed to already know each other. All seemed together. It's as if it wasn't the first day at all, but the 100th. You listened to the laughter and thought, maybe I can do this. And the fear slowly subsided for a little while. In 4 fun but stressful years, you learn about Punnett squares and psychodynamic therapy. You realize that PE isn't like they show in the movies, and that you can make a rhyme to remember the 6 steel strings on a guitar. Eddie ate dynamite. Goodbye, Eddie. You learned that the Jewish weren't the only ones persecuted during the Holocaust, and that the number of people suffering from mental disorders is increasing each year at an alarming rate. You learned that you never want to break the F-me nut, or you will be saying much more than that, and that you should always listen to the person that says, you got this. I believe in you. You found that playing the drums sends sparks and contentment through your body, and that the elegant art of block printing is really just carving floor and stamping it with ink. You learned that communicating is key, and that taking a step with bravery, just as David did, can lead to unimaginable things. You know that wearing goggles is a must, as well as always carrying a wrench. And now, after countless hours of construction and preparation, you know exactly what it means to strike. 4 years have been packed with life lessons, experiences, and a sense of belonging. They have been filled to the brim with laughter and smiles, but also hot tears and thoughts of just stopping, wanting to pause for a breath, wanting the days to slow, so you could live in this safe haven that was created and now quickly destroyed, just for a little bit longer. Now you're at the end of the 4 most important and joy-filled years. The fear you once knew is back. How ironic to start and end with it. And ironic that it is the same fear. Fear of the unknown, of not belonging, of finding peace and sanctuary, of leaving something meaningful behind, of just being. It haunts you more now that best friends are going different ways, that the familiar may now be the forgotten, and that the ones who took your small, sinking boat, patched its sides and gave it a new sail, will be too far for comfort. It isn't easy, but know that in all those could-haves, should-haves, and would-haves, you were, you did, and you have. After the dreaded goodbyes and soft sobs, after long embraces and sad smiles, time will stop and start again. You'll be walking through another set of double doors, color unknown, and that familiar tremble in your hands will return. Though you'll start out wandering like the lost boys of Sudan, you will soon find your own stride. You will find your place. And though at times it may feel like the world is going to collapse around you, and that the ever-increasing weight of life is going to take you in its hands and crush you, remember. Always remember those times when you felt like stopping, the times when the fear was too much to handle, the times when time should have had you, but you had it. And always, always remember that one person that never stopped telling you, you got this. I believe in you.